Hello friends, today is Saturday, March 28th, 2020. It is day 5 of Governor Jay Inslee of Washington's Stay Home, Stay Healthy mandate. It is my day 16 of staying home. The only place I go in 24 hours is a morning walk through the park with you. Today, as you can see, it's overcast, slightly raining, and nobody is in the park. I hear a lot of birds and I've seen a lot of squirrels. We'll be going to the park shortly. But I've been actually feeling really good. My asthma and my allergies have really subsided. I think part of it is because it's raining. That always clears the air. Another thing is I've been getting a lot of rest and I haven't been worrying so much. I've been just paying attention to the news, praying a lot, and keeping myself on a good schedule. I think that helps. Also, I realized that in my life, I have not taken the best care sanitation-wise. I mean, I wash my hands after I use the restroom and before I eat, but I haven't washed them that great. And I think that washing hands is something we can take out of this virus into our lives beyond the virus, because there will be more. And COVID-19 is an upper respiratory virus. And I've read in order to prevent those viruses to get into your system, you have to wash with soapy water. And the 20 seconds is really important. And the temperature of the water is not important, they say. I always do warm water. But they said most important is to get the soap, because that is what the virus attaches to and doesn't get into your body. And then after you wash your hands, then you have to dry them really well on a clean towel and not touch your face and nose and eyes. And me, I am an allergy and asthma sufferer and sometimes a nervous person. I constantly touch my eyes and nose and face. I catch myself doing that umpteen times during the day, and it's a hard habit to break. Harder than even like potato chips. So I'm working on that one. And I think that's something we can take away from this virus. I talked to my therapist yesterday on the phone. He's a wonderful guy. He's from Iran. He has a PhD. And he's been watching the virus, as we have all on the news. And he says one good thing that's happening with this is that we now have an appreciation globally for what other people go through. I mean, when there was Ebola, when there was all these diseases and starvation and tornadoes and earthquakes and wars, I always pray, all my friends do, right? But it's different when it's happening right in your community. I don't want to say I care more, but it just becomes more real. And so this is connecting us all. So that's a positive that has come from this. Also, time to think, time away from the business of life. That's a good thing. My granddaughter and I are doing many crafts at home today. We made baby sharks out of construction paper. We cut out paper dolls and snowflakes. I will share that on my blog later. But right now I'm going to take a walk. I'll take you along with me for a little while. And the numbers are still going up, especially for the United States. So please, people, stay home. It's not that bad. And it's only temporary. So if people take this seriously, we can come out of this really well. I'd like to go back to work eventually. I miss my work. I am teaching piano lessons online through Skype. And actually, it's really fun. After the lesson, I always send them a sticker, and I text them their assignment, which is wonderful because it's fresh on my mind. It's right there. In the past, I never really wrote their assignments out because I had one student after another. I would tell them, what their assignment was. I would circle the page number in the book. But then I would have another student, so I wouldn't have time to write their assignment. And sometimes kids forget, and sometimes I forget. So again, I'm working on my discipline, and so that's another good thing that's come out of this. More discipline. I'm still eating too much, but I'm working on that. Okay, so here's the sign for the park again. Not closed, but I'm sure the restrooms are probably still closed. There's a lot of garbage in the park, which makes me sad. I think, like I said yesterday, this park is a wonderful family park. They play baseball, the kids play in the playground, but at night, the partiers come out and they leave their garbage all around. But by the next day, they have city employees coming and cleaning up the park. Well, obviously, they're not doing that now. More garbage on the ground. I almost want to come and clean it up because it's sickening. I bet that Coca Cola can is still in the creek from 4 days ago. But they are mowing the grass A couple days ago, I saw them out mowing the grass. But they probably have less people staffed with the virus, so they're not cleaning up. Look, there's more garbage. Yuck! I hope that people will start becoming more conscientious of how each of us impacts the world. You know? Wishful thinking. But here, I'll let you come along with me on my walk. And I'm praying for everyone and hoping that we get through this okay. I'm praying for people that are sick and have lost their loved ones. And I'm praying for you. Have a blessed day. We'll talk to you later. Here's a little bit of my walk. Oh, you know what occurred to me? I'm still here. I have been reading my Bible more each morning. And yesterday I was amazed that all 3 scriptures that I chose for my daily reading applied to these days. So the first one was Joel 1, 2 through 3. The second one was Psalms 57. And the third one was Luke 12. So I don't remember what verses the Luke 12 one was, but I will post them on my blog later and you can read them. Okay. Goodbye. I'll see you more. Take care. Bye.